We're back here live. We're back here live at the Time Warner Center, the Samsung Experience. This is Brewer Sports International Monday Night Football Party for the Jack Brewer Foundation, jackbrewerfoundation.org, raising money this week for the Susan G. Komen Foundation Breast Cancer Research, broadcasting live via the Teradek Cube, which is an amazing device, sits on top of the camera, encodes the video, and allows us to stream live anywhere in the world. And I'm going to tell you about it in a little while because there's a great use for it for you. We're doing that with the Clear Spot from Clearwire. Now, this is DJ Lyve from BET. He knows my boy Daryl Reed's boy, DJ Clue, although I know Clue pretty well. And, you know, you're not spinning here tonight. You come through, but maybe in the future.
Air somehow we're going to try to make this happen. On air, can we make this happen, man?
I think we can get you a cameo appearance. What do you think?
Cameo. I think we could do that, man. It's only right.
So I have an idea for you with this Teradek Cube. I just got it. Tell me what you think of this. You spin all over the world, right? Yeah. How about taking the Teradek Cube, and you can do it with a handy cam, plug it in, take it with you, set it up in the DJ booth, and when you're spinning, you can have live video to the internet of what you're doing anywhere in the world.
How can we make this happen?
We're going to make it happen. I'm going to give
Lyve get like sponsored by
DJ Lyve is going to be live.
Can we get live? Ain't nothing live in the net right now.
We're going to make
live right now.
We're going to make. I'll do everything I can.
On camera, and shake my hand as promised.
Well, no, we're going to do everything we can to make that happen. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to lead the way, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Mike, let's rock, man.
And I have one other idea that might take it to the next level. Maybe in the beginning, you have a couple of shows that are kind of free, but maybe people have to pay for the shows and have to get a special members entrance, or maybe people who show up at your shows live get a special code, and only they can watch. They can watch it when you're not in their city.
That's a pretty good idea. I could also talk to a couple of promoters and these club owners and managers about this.
What do you think of this?
Hey. Money's a motivational factor.
What and sponsorship? I see sponsor. Look at this, doing business. We're doing a live broadcast. This is how business gets done. This is what these events are for: networking, and and raising money for a good cause. So let's start with that. How important is breast cancer? Susan G. Komen finding a cure for you.
To be honest with you, breast cancer, beyond that, see, I live in Long Island. I'm from Long Island.
It's very high rate.
Exactly.
I'm from Long Island, too.
Long Island boys. It's my whole entire life, we've been hearing about breast cancer, women breast cancer, being pretty much where I'm from. So I've actually known women and also have friends whose parents, whose mothers, sisters, daughters, all types, and run into these different things. And they take a strain outside of just being related to somebody, but it takes a strain on a family. Like, for instance, my best friend, his mother passed away from cancer, breast cancer. That's my best friend. That still took a strain on me. That's my best friend. That's like my family. And it can keep on carrying on. The thing is, there's like a million different types of cancers. Breast cancer affects me so much because of where I came from, like I said, Long Island. I think at the end of the day, for any organization, anybody doing right now, breast cancer, any testicular, whatever you want, cancer, whatever you want to call it, I think everybody should actually start putting their mind together. And with health and the way things are, everything's like around money. That's why we have these benefit things to raise money, but it really shouldn't be all about money. It really should be about, okay, how can we help as a human society to get better and to better each other?
And well, that's a really good point. I do a lot of work with the Darryl Strawberry Foundation, and they raise money and awareness for children and their families with autism. They open centers for autistic children, or children with autism, sorry. Autistic children is not the correct terminology. Children with autism, and they make the lives better of their families, the quality of life better. But they also do it for adults, because once these kids turn 18, they have nowhere to go for daycare facilities. They're out there, or their parents have to stay home and take care of them and watch the house. So what they do is they build adult daycare facilities too, so that they can still continue to go to these programs, they can still continue to grow, and their families and themselves can have a quality of life. Now, what the Darryl Strawberry Foundation does is they say, fine, there are a lot of people raising money to find a cure. We're not finding a cure. We're helping these people while the cure is being found, because otherwise nobody's helping them. Nobody's creating awareness for them. And so I do think that that's important, and community is important to do that, because if you don't do that, what happens to the people who are affected now, who don't have a cure, and who wind up suffering? So I think what you're saying is 100% true.
I mean, also, see, now one thing is that I've learned over time is, you said something, finding a cure. You said finding. That means you still haven't found it yet. That means you can always stay finding it.
It's true.
Rather than the process, the cure has already been found. we just might be looking for funding right now to help the cure be spread. It's all about
Well,
positive.
that is one theory.
And even for the sake of
But people have survived.
many people survive. And honestly, outside of medicine, I think everything starts within the self, in your mind. If you know that you're cured and you know you feel good,
Well, that's why Eastern medicine has done so well with cancer treatments as well.
I mean, Eastern is completely a mind thing. Your brain, your mind, your aura, your spirit controls everything.
That's very, very true. Now, you're from Long Island. Where in Long Island? Well, let me guess. I'm going to guess Five Towns area.
Not far from Five Towns.
Oh, it's pretty good, right?
Well, actually, no. I'm from Suffolk County. I'm born.
Okay.
I don't live there no more, but I love my hometown in Brentwood, Long Island, which I do got to shout out Brentwood because there's a lot of us that's come from there. Outside of me, DJ Lyve, we have EPMD, Bismarcky, Craig Mack.
Brentwood's a tough neighborhood, though, to grow up in.
It is. That's why some of the things that we talk about, and you want to spread positivity, this is the things that you have to because, I mean, when I went to school, there was a lot going on.
How did you get through it? How did you get out of it, keep a positive outlook and a positive mind and to be able to do what you did?
For one, I had a good family. Like my mother, my family, they were all there for me, making sure I was doing the right things and I wasn't going the wrong way. If I would start steering off, my mom would smack me so fast or something and straighten me out. But the flip side is I did also learn and was raised by my community. Being so, I played sports. Athletics really helped keep me, like, I played sports, 3 sports a year. So all day long, I didn't have time to hang out after school. I was in practice. And when I got home from practice, I was tired. Like, yeah, I got to go to school tomorrow.
Well, that's why sports are so important. People don't realize it's not only about playing a sport and being athletic and getting in good shape and staying in good shape. It's about so many other things: leadership, social skills, teamwork, and keeping people off the streets. So how did you know you wanted to be a DJ?
Funny thing is,
You're like, I didn't. I just showed up one day. They didn't have a DJ for a party. I'm like, I could do that.
well, no, actually, no, really, my uncle, he was a DJ, I'm gonna say, but he wasn't like a big time. He was like would do like a lot of house parties and like things of that nature. He was always working.
Record.
Definitely records.
A lot easier now.
I'm a little bit older than what I look. Thanks to my beautiful parents for blessing me with this and God. But my uncle, when I was 8. My uncle and my aunt happened to move into my grandparents' house. So every time I would go to my grandparents, he'd have this big sound system set up downstairs, like retardedly big amps, speakers, 1,000,001 records. And I would just sit there sometimes and watch him. And when he wouldn't be around, I'd be playing, messing things up. And then one day he was like, you know what? I kept bugging him. I'm like, I like this stuff. He showed me actually how to set the equipment up. That was the first thing. He's like, I'm going to show you how to actually set this up.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, he's like, if you want to do this, I'm going to show you how to set it up before anything else. Showed me how to set it up. Then he gave me it was like 4 different records. Like, these are the records that you could use because if I messed them up, he wouldn't care about pretty much. I would use those records, whatever. Then as time went on, for me and myself, I say, hey, I really like this. I really like this. So now when I was 12, funniest story ever, I went to Radio Shack. I saved up money for like 2 years. I mean, I was saving the money. I
know where this story is going, by the way, because
it wasn't even a lot of money that I saved, to be honest with you. But at the time,
I tried to jury rig a camera and a microphone. So.
Check this out. I went to Radio Shack and got 2 realistic record players, not turntables, record players. Like when you lifted the arm up, that's when the thing.
That was the Radio Shack brand, which was POS.
3 times POS. It was a record player, like it was plastic, everything. I couldn't scratch nothing on it. But I was just like, and I got a Radio Shack mixer. The thing was horrendous. But I didn't care. At that moment, I was like, I'm in the business. I didn't even have a system to hook it up to. So I would listen to it in my headphones at first. And then my mother, it was funny because, like I said, the rap group, EPMD, they're from where I'm from Brentwood. I would always see them. I knew Parrish Smith, shout out to P. I got a record, You Got to Chill. It was like one of their first records. I got that record from him. And then my mother, her favorite album was Diana Ross, The Boss. So I jacked that album from her real quick. I'm like, I need some type of records. I need some records somehow. So I would just practice with those 2. I would tear those records apart in a little teeny little system in my room until eventually I started building. Then I bought some Gemini. My next year I turned 13.
All right.
Got some Geminis when I was 13. I was like, okay, I'm moving. Now I can at least change the pitch of it.
I had a SEMA video mixer and 2 like jury rig VCRs and a camera and a microphone, and it was awful.
But you made it happen.
I did, and I'd be like, I'd get the cat on camera and switch to another angle of the cat.
Yeah.
And I would commentate with the microphone.
You'd be like, so yeah, how you doing today? Great. Okay.
I pretend the cat was like Mark Messier. So, how'd you play today?
Yeah, how do you think you did today? You had 3 goals and 1 assist today. Like back in the day.
Now you had 2 penalties, and do you think you might have had another goal, and you guys could have
How do
won?
you feel about Brodor punching you in the face? Whoa, like,
What would we have done if the internet and the technology that is out today, if Teradek and the Cube was out? Well, we would have torn it up.
My goodness, like by now, not for nothing. I mean,
It would have been over.
Beyond over. And that's another thing, real quick. Here in America, we gotta start getting our education levels back up higher. A while back, about 40 years ago, we were the leaders in pretty much everything, even in academics. We need to step that back up.
So how do we do it?
Well,
Because I think we need a re-education and a re-industrialization. I don't disagree with you. I think that what we need to do is focus on, if you're interested in DJing, let's teach you how to be the best DJ. If I'm interested in this, let's learn all about the camera, how the technology works, all this wonderful stuff, et cetera, et cetera. And not that we shouldn't have well-rounded people. Obviously, what helps me do this is that I'm very well-rounded, and I'm able to talk to a model about her career, and a football player about their career, and a basketball player about their career, and you about DJing, and somebody else about something else, and businessmen and insurance guys and all this stuff.
Right.
But we need to educate the people and we don't give them enough technology in the schools. We don't let them strip it down and break it apart, teach them how it works.
Check this out, right? Now, I could take me and you somewhere probably near around the same age, I'm getting.
I'm probably right. Yeah.
I've got a really good feeling. Like I said, I'm a little bit.
So you can take a guess. It's cool.
I don't want to guess because I don't want to tell them how old I am.
All right, but and the reindustrialization is that we need to realize that not everybody, unfortunately, gets all the benefits that everybody would like to have, and that includes a pension and whatever. And so if we take, especially now in this economy, if we take jobs, just to take jobs so we have jobs, and we can reindustrialize this country and bring factory work back here, we will change our economy. That's what we will do.
When it would start moving again, almost like a pyramid kind of sort of, but it would start moving around again.
So let's hear your idea. How do we re-educate?
Well,
Or better educate?
one, I mean, as far as better educate, when it even comes down to the school systems per se, we got to start somewhere small. We got to start young. Kids in other countries, some other countries, I think it's Switzerland, they're starting like their first, but they consider first grade at like 3, 4. They're learning 3 languages.
You know what bothers me is that yeah, we have too much sedentariness. There's too much kids sitting around playing video games. It's good. I like video games.
I want
it's
to
too
talk
much.
about that. Now, see, what happens is, I know when I was growing up, it was Atari and then Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, then when the Nintendo 64 came out, I was already in like junior high.
Oh wait,
almost high school.
you're dating yourself now. Hold on.
I'm
Super
just saying-
Nintendo, right?
I'm just saying, Super Nintendo, but but no, really. And now, think about it. I really spent majority of my time when I was a kid playing outside somewhere.
That's what I did.
All of my friends did, even like the girls.
That's
They were
what we did.
outside running around. Girls were playing with dolls and something like that. Now, you have kids like this. Boom. So, like, to them, they're like, okay, if you do good in school, I'll buy you a video game. Well, they'll do their homework. They'll race to do their homework. They'll do it right because they know this is what I got to do. I don't have to push the extra limit. Right to that video, right to that Gears of War.
So we need to push our kids further.
I would say, yeah. I think technology, in a way, is kind of making us a little bit more lazy.
I said it.
And I want to not say stupid, but a little bit more lazy because what's happening is taken away from our time of almost dedication. Like, for instance, prime example, I was talking about this the other day. When I had a book report to do when I was in high school, I couldn't go on the internet and research the stuff. I actually had to go to the library.
Catalog cards.
Oh my goodness, writing down a stupid thing like this. And then eventually when it takes 20 years to find the books, but
And then the book wasn't there. Somebody ripped the pages out you needed or highlighted all over.
yeah,
Some girl's phone number on it and a big heart.
like great. Between page 35 and 37 were the ones that I needed. I couldn't get it.
Calling Nancy at 3 in the morning to say, hey,
Did you get those notes? Like, so I mean, but think about how much work you actually put in to go to the library. Now, essentially what you're doing, you're going to make sure that you do the right thing. You're going to get the right stuff. It's not just, hey, real quick, but you're going to really remember it more.
you absorb it.
more. Exactly. You put more work in to get it.
you're a very insightful guy.
Come on, man.
I like it. I like what you're saying here.
Mike, man, stop playing, man.
And we're going to get you set up, hopefully, with a Teradek Cube.
Yes, let's do this.
We got to figure out a way. We got to talk to the clubs, the promoters, whoever it is. I love being a pioneer. So let's be a pioneer together and figure out a way to make this happen. We're pioneering right here. This is changing the face of journalism. We did the first ever live broadcast for a major New York City newspaper, live to their homepage to cover the ALDS, American League Division Series, for the Yankees pre- and post-game shows, and that was the New York Post. First ever, thanks to the Teradek Cube.
Thank you, guys. Shout out to the Yankees, man. Maybe next year, guys, you know.
So we're pioneers. We can be live anywhere. We're here at this event, this wonderful party.
Live with DJ Lyve. What can we say?
Live with DJ Lyve. So DJ Lyve's gotta be live with the Teradek Cube.
We need that. Can we get that ASAP? The Teradek Cube, DJ Lyve, live in the club, live in your area, live on your home computer. Come on, it makes sense.
And then you need the clear spot, so that you don't have to rely on the club's internet. It's a mobile hotspot that's got 4G connection that's streaming us live tonight. It's feeding our internet into that cube.
Can I get that too? Is that it right there?
That is it right here. This is it.
Guys, this is what we're streaming on right now. The clear. This is kind of dope. I don't see no. I actually do see something right now. Get this, man. We're going to stream live. This is all we need. Get this, the Pterodactyl, DJ Lyve, and we got a hit right here, man. We got a show. I'm looking at you right now on your home computer. Clear.
Teradek.com, Clearwire.com. Look at this. This is the light is dying. It is dying, but we're gonna get. We got another light in the bag. That's the good thing. We've got 2 more lights. We come prepared. You can't be a pioneer without the equipment. Here you go. This is the Teradek. This is the Teradek Cube. I told the viewers, I promised them that we'd show it to them by the end of the night. So here it is. This is the Teradek Cube. That little thing sits in the hot shoe mounted the camera.
So this, and then we got the hot spot right there, and this makes the whole thing happen.
That's it. An HDMI cable right into the camera.
Right into the camera.
You can stream live to any number of websites, including your own servers. You can stream it to another Teradek receiver. You can stream it to your iPad. You can shoot music videos, movies with it, and use your iPad as the monitor by streaming. It'll take a Ethernet cable. It'll take Wi-Fi and a USB modem as well.
Guys, I think we need a DJ Lyve sponsor. Let's stop playing. We're not playing. State of the art. As you see the buttons right there.
Runs off this little battery. That's a battery for a Canon camera. Many different battery selections, and I use the Canon battery. Runs a long time off that battery.
See on the side, little cube written right there. You're gonna see this live. The next spot I'm doing. Well, maybe not the next spot, 'cause it'll be in like a couple of minutes. But the next spot after that, live, we're gonna make this happen.
Are you gonna do a cameo here? If you do, we're gonna get it live.
I would definitely love to. You're gonna help me plug this, right?
Absolutely.
Shook my hand on camera, guys. You've seen it. We need to make this happen.
I'm gonna do anything I can to help you make it happen. We should talk to clubs. We should help promote it. What do you think of this? I'm gonna put you on the spot. What do you think?
I love it. I love it. We're always on the spot.
You see endless possibilities, right?
Oh, endless possibilities, and to infinity and beyond.
And it's not only, honestly, it's not, we talked money before. It's not about concepts to bring money through this thing. It's not about the money. It's about bringing it to the people. It's about bringing on the spot, wherever you are, whatever you want to bring them to the people, and giving them access to what they can't have.
Absolutely. And look at that. This is breakthrough. We're doing it right here with you guys. This is
unbelievable. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Riggs. Rigorous Riggs, Regan Riggs at Rigorous1. Rigorous1 at gmail.com.
Aren't you supposed to be promoting him?
I'm getting to him. This is how. Hey, when you want the best party in New York, you need a great DJ. You need hosting. You need an on-air personality. We got it right here. DJ Lyve, BET 106 in Park, every day, 6 to 8 p.m. Only on BET.
What's the Twitter handle?
Right?
At DJ Lyve. At
DJ
Lyve.
DJLYVE. Live with a Y. Make sure you get it right. Also go to www.djlyve.com.
So this thing is awesome, isn't it? The Teradek Cube?
Oh yeah. This is beautiful. We may have to use this. We may have to consult you guys.
I'm telling you.
The world, how do I look right now?
Let's try and do the first one tonight and see how it goes. Let's try and get a little bit, a cameo.
Hey, we're here.
I think we should try and make it happen.
We're here.
No, not tonight. We're not cameoing on the turntables tonight.
Well, no?
Oh,
on
the turntables.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, no?
You know what? We have some very big parties coming up in NYC. Let's cameo.
And maybe I don't really know. Honestly, I don't know the rules and the ethics and I don't know if you can just jump in a DJ booth. I just realized that. Maybe that was hey buddy, I'm a little bit more famous than you, so I'm gonna come in here and do a cameo appearance. I guess that's not that cool unless you're like P Diddy.
Well, I mean,
people even taking it personal P Diddy.
This is Diddy of DJing. I mean, Any party that you come to, we shuts it down. That crowd stops. They give him attention. They give him respect. They know, and they come out to party. And he gets it. Whoever is on there, the little push button DJs, when he gets on there, he kills it. They won't remember your name. He's the man. This is DJ Lyve.
We're gonna figure out a way to make something here happen with getting you on the Teradek Cube, and we'll take it from there. But I mean, seriously, what do you think about getting the people the access?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think the right way to actually start would be as far as for the Teradek, to be with live performances, pretty much like with DJs, entertainers, because really, especially with DJs, like you're seeing almost 360 now, like, and it's live. Everybody and their mama wants to see, like, I know when I was young, I wanted to go to a concert. If I can go to a concert, I get to watch it live now.
Well, and it's interesting because when I shoot videos of parties and stuff or corporate events, always get the DJ, always get, scratching, always.
I mean, we're a big part. I mean, we are the people that put the music out there.
Right, and the number one thing about that is being diverse. This DJing is a craft. This is a man that takes it seriously. He's been doing it since he was a child.
This is a professional promoter. I feel like I'm in here with Don.
Hey, let's get in the good shot right here.
Only in America.
Absolutely.
But you know,
I mean, this is a craft. You practice your craft, and you're good at it. Look at
Thank
the
you very
interview
much.
you're giving us.
Thank you very much. And you're right. I do practice.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
You've got some great people on your team. Shout out to them. Thank you.
And some great technology.
And great technology.
Without that, it wouldn't happen either.
This is innovative right here. DJ Lyve is innovative. This is where we start. We're going to look back on this footage years from now, and we're going to say, wow, look at what we were then, okay, and what we've become now. This is great.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm going to help you out right now, Mike. Thank you so much. Make sure you go get that Teradek. Make sure you catch us on that. We live right now, Mike. Mike was like, geez, Louise.
No, I was just going to say, I was just going to say I'm ready for Holyfield Tyson 4.
Let's go, man. Hey, we in the building. It's the money. Shout out to the money team.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Be good. It was great to see you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
And if you ever have an opportunity to help yourself by helping someone else, go do that, y'all. And that'd be a better world.
Thank you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of the night. It's great meeting you. And we'll be back with more live on the Teradek Cube. Thanks to Clearwire and Teradek for providing the technology here tonight at the Brewer Sports International Monday Night Football Party to raise money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation, Komen.org. I'm Michael Artsis. We'll be back. Stay with us. We got some videos for you to watch. In the meantime, we'll be back right after this. Thanks.